The automotive industry is officially on notice because the 2027 BYD Dolphin is not just a car. It is a complete demolition of the status quo that has kept entry-level hatchbacks stuck in the past for decades, while major legacy manufacturers are still struggling to justify their astronomical price tags for entry-level EVs. BYD has just dropped a total bombshell that changes the rules of the game. They are effectively telling the giants like Toyota and Honda that the era of the overpriced, under-featured commuter car is dead. This new Dolphin platform is not just about efficiency. It is about sheer market dominance and a level of tech integration that makes its direct competitors look like relics from the early 2000s. But before you run out to trade in your current daily driver, there is a massive, hidden trade-off buried deep in the technical specifications regarding the long-term software ecosystem that BYD really does not want you to know about until you are already sitting in the showroom. This single, critical flaw could be the difference between the best purchase you have ever made and a massive, depreciating headache in just 3 years' time. We are going to break down every single secret of this machine, from its jaw-dropping range capabilities to the cabin tech that feels like it was stolen from a luxury flagship. While we dive into that incredible range and why it is actually shaking up the global market. If you are finding this breakdown helpful and want to stay ahead of the curve on the most disruptive vehicle launches, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and leave a like on this video to help us reach more car enthusiasts who are tired of the same old marketing hype. The 2027 Dolphin is built on the latest evolution of BYD's e-Platform 3.0, and it is using a new generation of the Blade Battery 2.0 that is lighter, more energy-dense, and frankly, more stable than anything else currently in its segment. You are looking at a hatchback that delivers a real-world range that actually challenges long-distance commuters, completely erasing the traditional range anxiety that usually comes with buying a small electric vehicle. Even more impressive is the inclusion of the G DM-i plug-in hybrid variant, which pushes that total combined range over the 1,000-kilometer mark. This is the real killer feature. It allows you to have the silent, snappy electric power for your daily city runs, but the total freedom of a gasoline range extender for those spontaneous weekend road trips, where finding a fast charger is just not an option. Inside the cabin, they have completely ditched the boring, cheap plastic feel. We are talking about a massive, rotating touchscreen that is powered by a high-speed processor, full voice command integration, and a material quality that feels like it belongs in a vehicle costing $20,000 more. It is refined, it is tech-heavy, and it is undeniably sharp. Yet, the real engineering marvel here is the packaging. With a wheelbase longer than any of its conventional rivals, BYD has managed to carve out best-in-class interior space, turning what looks like a tiny city car into a genuine family hauler. With 425 liters of cargo capacity, expanding to over 1,200 liters when you fold those rear seats down. The suspension geometry, particularly in the higher trim models, provides a planted, premium feel that masks the car's compact footprint. However, we have to address the elephant in the room, that recurring software firmware issue. While the hardware is revolutionary, the digital architecture is where the true battle for your wallet is being won or lost. Reports from early testers indicate that these complex, proprietary systems can encounter significant bottlenecks during over-the-air updates that temporarily disable key convenience features like adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, or even the climate control interface. If you are someone who keeps a car for 5 to 10 years, this reliance on a cloud-based, centralized ecosystem for even basic functions could turn that cutting-edge touchscreen into a constant frustration point once the initial software support cycle hits a speed bump. As we peel back the layers of this 2027 model, you need to understand that while the mechanical hardware is truly revolutionary, this digital dependency is the hidden flaw that every dealership hopes you miss, proving once and for all if this is actually the king of the compacts or just another shiny object that looks better on paper than it does in your driveway 3 years from now. Ultimately, the question isn't just whether the car is good today, but whether the software will still be working flawlessly when the warranty expires. And that is exactly the risk you need to weigh before making your final move. This is exactly why we are tracking the long-term data so closely. And if you want to know which software version is the most stable, before you sign on the dotted line, keep your notifications turned on for our upcoming follow-up report.